Hey everyone, I'm getting into Ultima I a lot sooner than I expected. After I played Akalabeth last week, I just had the itch to play Ultima I played Ultima I, not even though we had an IBM clone in the 80s. I was a preteen, so Ultima I really didn't appeal to me. I was playing a lot of Sierra games, King's Quest games. So I didn't get into Ultima until Ultima 6. I missed the first 5 games. I think my brothers and dad played them. It was a little too crunchy for me back then. I was like 7 when this game came out. But I did play it as an adult about 7 years ago. I streamed it on Twitch. Took me forever to play, right? Because I wasn't using a walkthrough and I was just trying to figure out what to do. Now I have some vague recollections of how that went, but I do have a walkthrough up. I've already beat this game once. I don't have any pride tied up like in Akalabeth about beating it without a walkthrough. If anything, I need a guide to help me remember what all the keys are. So, I am gonna play an elven wizard. I don't think this is really going to matter because by the time we're done with some of these quests, our stats are going to be maxed out at like 99. I think that's the max. So really what we want to mostly worry about is just this. My name is Susie. Now there's no music in the DOS version, unfortunately, so I'll add some. Yeah, I think there's music in the Apple version, but not in the DOS version, unfortunately. So that means I'll add it in post. I'm probably not gonna, these aren't probably gonna be like hour-long videos. I'm sure they'll be more like a half an hour. I've been feeling terrible lately. Now one guide tells me to buy a horse because you go faster on a horse and therefore you're gonna use less food. But I'm trying to save my money for an air car. So we already have leather armor on. I'm going to buy some chainmail. Thanks. And let's go buy a weapon. Now, one of these walkthroughs tells me to buy an axe and the other one tells me to buy a mace. There's no mace here. So we'll just buy an axe, excuse me. Now we've got to ready them. Weapon. Axe. Armor. Chainmail. And our spell. And what does prayer do? I think prayer heals us. We'll find out. I could check the Ultima I booklet. YOLO, he's everywhere in this game. Excuse me. Okay, now we can go talk to Lord British and get a quest, or we can kill some monsters. There is a cave right here. We're going. Oh. Those sounds are pretty terrible. Can I turn them off? How do I turn the sounds off? N for noise to turn off. With the music we put in, that'll be plenty. I don't know if I can handle that. Open the... Excuse me? Stealing my stuff? My boyfriend is attacking me and stealing my stuff. We gotta get out of here. K for climb. All right. That's right. When you leave a dungeon, you get hit points. And I think it's based on how many monsters you killed. It's been almost 10 years since I last played this. So we need, one guide I was reading said that we should have 500 food generally at all times. I think you get 10 food for 1 gold. So I now have enough gold to go buy. Sweet. All right, let's look at how much food costs. Trade T for transact. How about 5? Dang, old thief stole my dagger. It's okay, I wasn't using it. Pack of cost 4 pence. Well, all right. So the upside of fighting in the dungeon, right, is that you get hit healthy points. Or health points, not hit points. You know what? I need the noise on for when the monsters attack me. I'll just turn the volume down. In post. Hi! Everything's going fine. Everything's fine. Okay, I still have my axe. He's trying to sneak up behind me. Did you see that? What a cad. Okay. So now if we leave, we'll have, look at that, 213. Okay, we still have plenty of food, so let's go back in. I have way more food than I need. I actually need 500 coin. I thought I needed 500 gold. Food. So I'm going to be in the dungeon for a while. I actually have been, I've just cut it out. So I'm going back in. And when I get 500 coin, I'll be back. I have 500 gold. These dungeons are a nightmare. I remember spending a lot of time in the dungeons, and you really just cheese them because you'll go in, you'll attack a few monsters. You don't even go down further to lower levels unless you need to because you're searching for harder enemies. You just sort of cheese these enemies, you fight them, and then you go back up top and increase your hit points and gold. So now we're going to go down. Hello. Yeah, that's enough of that. Oofta. The thing about fighting in the overland is you don't get the extra health. Sucks. Okay, so we're here at Lord British. He's going to give us a quest. We can also free the princesses, but we need one princess to stick around to complete the game. So I'm not going to free them all just yet. I'm going to wait until that moment, and then if I need the extra experience or whatever it is freeing the princesses gives me, I'll do that. So I'm going to talk to Service. Go forth and find the grave of the lost soul. Do not return until thy quest is done. Okay. So now let's go. Sorry, I'm clacking my keyboard really hard. These cherry keys, these cherry switches are super loud. Yeah, you have to kill the jester to get the keys to free the princess. And that's what the jester was saying. Like, oh, I've got the key. You kill the jester and you kill the guards. What am I doing here? I know I need to find the lost, the grave of the lost soul or whatever. Northwest. I don't have a map for Ultima I. Well, there's maps on the internet, but I'm playing the game in DOSBox in full screen, and every time I alt tab out, it minimizes the screen, which is really annoying. So I'm just going to use this walkthrough. I don't need a horse. Let me get out of here. Bye. Can I get... No. I think the axe might be better than the mace. So we'll just not do anything there. I have plenty of food. Let's check out what the magic spells are. Open is nice. So is ladder down. Open is nice because I need that to open the boxes in the dungeons. Let's buy it. And let's ready it. I don't remember what prayer does. Doesn't matter. Actually, I'm going to look it up. So prayer casts a random spell in dungeons and increases hit points or food to 15 or attempts to remove whatever adjacent monster on the world map. Prayer is an amazing spell that can really save your life in a tight situation. On the overworld, its effect depends on your situation. If there's a creature nearby, it will attempt to remove that creature. But you'll earn no reward. However, if either your HP or food is below 15, it will increase one of them to 15. Oh my god. If your health or food is at 15, you have messed up. In Ultima 1, if your food and health is that low, you have screwed up. In dungeons, prayer instead casts a random spell, including wizard exclusive spells, even if you're not a wizard. However, there's no way to predict what will be cast, so it's not reliable. There are no negative spell effects, so if you really need a particular spell, you can repeatedly cast prayer until you get it. Cool. Okay, that's good to know. Thank you. Gamer Corner Guides. I now have a bajillion gold. And I still have quite a bit of food, and I have more hit points. So we need to go to the northwest to find this grave of the lost soul. They said northwest. It looks like a signpost, so we'll know when we find it. We got a dungeon here. I looked it up. The axe is really the most powerful weapon we have until we take so many steps. Once we take so many steps, we'll be able to buy a sword. Yeah, so nothing here. I've not taken that many steps yet. Oh, I have. Actually, let's buy a sword. Now, a sword does like twice the amount of damage as an axe, so we should be okay there. Ready, weapon. And we're good on food. We have chainmail. Let's look at the armor. Ooh, plate mail. Should we buy that? We have the money. It's not like there's any penalties for wearing heavier armor in this game. What's this? Where is this? It's another king? Yeah, this is not Lord British. What are you doing? Service? Go now and kill a gelatinous cube. Do not return until their quest is done. So I have 2 quests from kings now. I have to kill a gelatinous cube, which is... I'm not sure what floor of the dungeons that is. But I really want to find this grave of the lost soul. Ooh. Okay, I'm going to go into the dungeon for a little bit. I'll be right back. I mean, if you want to watch, why don't you watch for a little bit so you can see what kind of hell this is? I should be fair. Back when this game came out, there wasn't anything like it. This like 3D underground dungeon crawling. There weren't, I mean, it was cool. It's, you know, you take it for granted now. Okay, so I bought that great sword. I'm gonna ready that. And then I'm still having a hard time trying to figure out where this ding-dang Grave of the Lost Souls is. I had to look it up. Ultima I map. I've been ding-donging around this continent for so long, and I haven't found anything. I did talk to the king of the lost whatever, and he told me to fight a gelatinous cube. So maybe I should focus on that. Third floor of any dungeon. The goal is to go down to the third level and back out again without using any ladder spells, to make sure you're building your character to a decent level before moving on. How much is an air car? Max 950 gold. Well, I have that. It can go over water and over land, just not over mountains and forest. That's fine. Where do I buy an air car? I have the money. So let's focus on getting the gelatinous cube on level 3. And then we can return to the king of the lost king, whoever that is. It's not Shimino, because Shimino is on a whole different continent, right? The Danger and Despair, which is where Serpent's Isle takes place, the Ultima 7 Part 2. By the end of this quest, we should have an air car, a great sword, and some plate mail. Well, we have the great sword, and we have the plate mail. So now we just need to kill the gelatinous cube, and tell that king we did it. I guess I'm just gonna have to dungeon delve again. I should have just never left this area of the map. Oh well. Well, let's go in. I'll see you in a bit. Okay, so I did get down to level 3 of the dungeon, and I died terribly. Oh, I save scummed. I have a lot of money now, so I think I'm gonna go ask Lord British. Get out of here, Trent. Nobody cares. I can ask him for healthy points. Pence. Is it just... Okay, so we turned 100 pence into 150 health. Should we do that again? I have plenty of money. The problem I was having with the dungeon delving is that this fucking treant. Leave me alone. Stop wasting all my health. I just needed more health points. The grind is unforgiving. So let's see if we can get to level 3 again. I'll cut to level 3. If I get there, I'll cut to it and then we'll look for the gelatinous cube, okay? Okay, we're on level 3. Let's see if we can find a Oh! Thanks, Cyclops. Let's see if we can find a gelatinous cube. I don't want to, go too far off the beaten path here, because then I'll get turned around and lost. But at the same time, no monsters are coming for me if I don't do something. Just go down here. Hello? Stupid spider. I don't want you, spider. I'm kind of looking for... Haha. If you hit I for inform, you can sometimes find hidden doors. Not that that did a lot of good, right? Just one more door a monster can attack me through. Aw, hi, little orky. Wow, I'm getting my butt handed to me, huh? Oh, sweet. The money. I just want to get lucky and find a gelatinous cube. Is that so hard? Is that so much to ask for? Please. Please give me a gelatinous cube. I didn't bring out any ladder up spells. So that's why I'm being so cautious. I should have in retrospect. Let's just go back up. We didn't find a gelatinous cube this time. So I'm gonna spare you. You don't need to watch this. Me just sobbing in a dungeon looking for the ladder. Stats are raised by finding signposts after getting a quest to do the king, but they also may be visited when not on a quest. No signpost can be used twice in a row, meaning the player has to find a different signpost before returning it. So you can ping pong back and forth between the signposts to raise your stats. Dropping pence into a pool will increase one stat. Every 10 pence will boost a stat randomly. So if we go to Lord British's castle and drop some pence into his pond. You know what, Trent? I'm tired of you. It's not the castle. Okay. So I've dropped hundreds of pence into the pond, and it definitely did increase my stats. All of my stats except for strength. It's random, so you don't know which one it's gonna do. And my intelligence went way up. Every stat increased except for, I guess maybe agility. I don't know. Strength definitely did not increase. So we're gonna leave it at that. And we're gonna find Jover. We're gonna find see if we can find a gelatinous cube again. We got a lot of strength. I mean, we got a lot of health points. We got a lot of food. So maybe we'll have a better chance this time. So I'll let you know when I get to level 3 again. I'm almost there. I don't know what happened to my plate mail. I don't know if the thief stole it off my back or what. But we don't have any armor on right now. That's why we're getting our ass handed to us. We can afford a reflect suit. So we're going to do that. And I'm actually going to buy a few more ladder up spells. Because we can. Gosh, I really just want to kill this gelatinous cube, you know? We're close. I can feel it in my bones. You know? All the pieces are falling into place. We got a bunch of hit points. We kind of know the layout of this dungeon. Sort of. I know the first level really well. We have a good armor and a good weapon. We got plenty of ladder up, although the guide says don't rely on ladders up to get out of the dungeon. And man, I appreciate that hustle, but the key to being able to get out of the dungeon without a ladder up is just a lot of health points and good armor. And that was a problem that Cyclops took there was a Cyclops, I might have cut it out. But there was a Cyclops on level 3 that just creamed me. I was not a fan. But now that we have armor again, let's try it. Right? I don't care. I'm not looking at you. You're gonna come here? You're gonna make me come to you. Okay, we're on level 3. Let's see if we can find this. Oh, he's here somewhere. Am I inside him? We can do this. There he is. Oh. Okay. We did it. And if we need to get out of town, let's try to get out by using the ladders. But if we can't, see my I wonder if it was the gelatinous cube that got my armor the first time. It may have been. Thinking on it, that may have been what happened. We still got 650 health though, so we're okay. We can find the ladder, not freak out. Mostly just telling myself that, right? Okay. Okay. We're gonna be fine. Everything's fine. Someone's trying to get a piece of me on the way out. Do not appreciate that. We made it. We did it. Okay. Let's go talk to the Lost King. Let's go buy another reflect suit first. Yeah, I knew those gelatinous cubes are like hard to see. They look like clear planes, right? The fear of being caught in a gelatinous cube. We all know and love from D&D. So I really wasn't like, I knew they were hard to see, but like I think I just forgot how they were rendered on screen. So, all right. We got plenty of food. We got plenty of hit points. We got plenty of coin. We're good. We're gonna, nothing. We're gonna ready our armor. So I just don't want to be naked out in the forest, you know. Get a necromancer on my case and not have any armor. That'd be embarrassing. Oh, okay. So he's over here somewhere? Is that him right there? I think that's it. Excuse me, serpent. Don't care. Don't have time for your nonsense. Okay. Phew. Let's go talk to him. Hey, we did the thing you wanted. Ah, Susie, thou hast completed thy quest. For this I shall tell thee that it requires all 4 gems to launch a time machine. The king gives thee a red gem. All right, so there's 4 gems in the game. We get corresponding to the 4 continents. I believe, right? 1 on each continent. We got the red gem. We actually accomplished something. And we no longer have enough money for an air car. But we'll do that in the next installment. I don't want to deal with you. So let's just go back to Lord British. I feel safe there. He's over here. Make me feel safe, Lord British. This guy, he's got his shake weight down there. See that guy? I don't remember what type of monster that is, but every time I see him, I'm like, just doing his shake weights, you know? He's getting buff, he's getting ripped. We're definitely in a better place than when we started. That's for sure. We've gotten things accomplished. We got that red gem. The next thing we need to do is buy an air car, and that's going to be about like just under 1,000 gold. We should be eligible to buy it now. Hopefully, between the levels and the steps. We'll see. You know, out of curiosity, let's just go look. Hey, you know, we didn't even use our ladder ups. I'm so proud of us. Okay, the air car is 750 gold. Getting 750 gold is not going to be a problem. We just dungeon delve a little bit. I cut it out of the video so you don't have to watch it and listen to the terrible sounds. So starting next video, we'll get an air car. We'll go to that signpost that's in the bay. Because I think that's the one that Lord British wants us to do. So we'll go do that, talk to Lord British, finish that quest, and then move on to the next continent. So, all right. Well, thanks for joining me in the magical realm of Sosaria. So sorry. Oh, so sorry. Sorry. I'm an idiot. I'm delirious because I've been dungeon delving for an hour and a half. So yeah, my my brain's shot. So I'll leave it there and have a good time of day, whatever it is, whatever day it is. Stay healthy, stay happy. If you're having a hard time with both of those, just know I'm thinking about you, and I hope it gets better. And until then, wander safe. See you in the next one.